And we've been reporting this week about the trend of heroin use that is rapidly increasing in Tippecanoe County.
Tonight, Kristen Mayorano takes a look at one man's struggle with this addictive drug.
This man didn't always spend his Saturdays digging ditches. He agreed to speak with us on the condition we hide his identity.
I was a restaurant manager for 20 years, the same company for 20 years, and I lost my job because of the addiction.
An addiction he says he never expected started at a party in 2008.
Somebody had put some lines out on the table and asked me if I wanted some, and I at first assumed it was cocaine.
A few weeks later, a weekend spent moving a friend. Again, he was offered heroin, and that was all it took.
Then come Monday and Tuesday at work the next day, I started feeling like I had the flu. I was really sick. So I was already having withdrawals right then from the drug. It was that quick. It's that dangerous of a drug.
Afraid of being found out at his job, he started going to Chicago to get heroin. After a couple of months of using, he tried to step down his dosage to see if he could quit on his own. Before he could find out, he accepted a call from a friend. The friend occasionally asked him for heroin, but on February 9, 2009, he was followed by police.
When I got arrested that night, I was almost glad that they were there, like I said, just because I knew it was finally going to be the end of it.
Now on weekends, he digs, part of his 200 hours of community service for dealing heroin. He will also spend the next year on work release, 2 years on house arrest, and another 4 on probation.
Just by using, over a weekend of partying, it took over my life and just about destroyed my life.
He's been searching for a job for more than a year. It doesn't matter that he's been clean since last February. It doesn't matter that he had a perfect record before that and a steady job for 20 years. He has to tell every potential employer he is a convicted felon for dealing heroin.
It's next to impossible to find somebody to hire you that first time, just from the stigma of it. I think if it would have been any other drug, it probably wouldn't have been as difficult to find a job, but just because of the fact that heroin has such a bad name to it, because it is such a bad drug.
A bad drug this man feels blessed to be rid of. Even if it means a criminal record, he says now he takes nothing for granted.
The hard part's over with. Now that I'm finally off of the drug, I will do anything now and be happy.
He hopes to set an example so others don't have to learn his lesson the hard way. He says he has a message for anyone considering using heroin.
Don't. It's not worth it. It will ruin your life. Just using it one time, you'll end up in a jail, an institution, or you'll be dead.
Kristen Mayorano, News Channel 18.
The man says he credits much of his recovery to a new drug called Suboxone. He says he has about 6 months to go in a 1.5-year treatment plan.